Here are the secrets to standing out in a competitive job market that other applicants don't want you to know. The job market is tough, right? You can have all the right experience and all the right qualifications, but still struggle to stand out. That's because employers don't just hire based on what's on your CV or your resume. They want to know who you are, how you think, and whether you'll be a great fit. Ultimately, though, every hiring manager is hoping that each applicant is able to do basically two things. And if they think that's you, they don't want to be doing endless rounds of interviews. Really, they want to know, can you do the job? And do you want to do the job? But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephen, and I'm a career and talent strategist who prepares people and organizations for the future of work. I've spent decades helping professionals position themselves for success in their careers, and I know from experience that sometimes the best opportunities don't automatically go to those who have the most experience or the best qualifications. They go to the people who can position themselves to make an impact at the right time. In this video, I want to share 3 ways to make a lasting impression, whether you're in an interview, promoting yourself online, or through networking. In our interview skills program, we tell people if you want to stand out, you need to do 2 things: relate and enthuse. Most people focus on answering just the questions, but interviews aren't about answering a shopping list of facts and dry information. They're about connecting you to the job. You need to spend about 60% of your time either relating your previous experience to the role or enthusing about the opportunity, company, culture, or mission, or whatever it is that is appealing to you about the role. Relating means linking your past experiences, even if it's not directly correlating professional experience to what the company needs. Show them that you've tackled similar challenges before, even if it wasn't in a work context. Enthusing means showing your genuine excitement for the role. Energy is contagious, and if you sound interested, they'll be interested in you. If you enjoyed doing these aspects of the role somewhere else, you'll likely enjoy this role and be successful in it. A finance graduate that I coached recently was struggling in her interviews because her answers were too generic and, quite frankly, unengaging. When she switched to relating her non-direct experience, where she made sure that she was talking about how she managed the budget for her university society rather than focusing on the basic internship she did, and enthusing about how much she enjoyed finding creative ways to manage money, her entire interview dynamic changed. So instead of just answering, she was connecting. And as a result, she went from rejections to multiple offers. Think about your last interview or a conversation about your career. Did you spend enough time relating your experience or showing enthusiasm? Please let me know in the comments. Your personal professional brand isn't just a LinkedIn profile with a list of previous employers. It's the way that people remember you. Best way to be memorable is to be genuinely excited about what you do. Instead of just listing skills, share what excites you about your work. Do you love solving problems? Do you love leading teams? Innovating new ideas? Talk about it. Share your experiences and tell the world. I worked with a project manager recently who never really shared what she loved about her job. She focused more on the finished, polished products, as most people do. When she started posting about how she thrives under pressure and enjoys problem solving in fast-moving environments, something really interesting started happening. Recruiters and hiring managers started reaching out to her with job opportunities that matched her strengths because they could see how she would fit in the actual day-to-day of their organizations. When you show where you thrive, the right opportunities will find you. Most of the best job opportunities aren't advertised. They come through connections. But the mistake that most people make is they only reach out when they need a job. That's not networking. That's asking for favors and trying to take. Instead, think of networking as starting conversations. Be curious about people's careers, comment on their work, and ask for insights, not just opportunities. A marketing professional I coached recently for interview skills got invited to apply to that role simply by messaging another industry leader to chat about how AI was going to be impacting their industry and how they felt they were going to need to adapt. That one pretty brief conversation led to a referral and an interview, and later a new role, without ever applying formally. That's the power of real connections. Getting noticed in today's job market isn't about ticking boxes. It's about standing out in interviews, showing what excites you in your career, and building real connections. When you do that, you won't just find your next job, you'll find your career.